name's Jota Concepcion Cimental. I'm kind of like in a culture shock. I don't even know where to begin. Growing up in America as a Mexican, well, teachers couldn't pronounce my name, so everybody over there knows me as John Cimental. And, well, now over here in Mexico, I mean, I'm from Mexico. I got my birth certificate here in Mexico, my credencial from Mexico, but they don't see me as a Mexican, they see me as an American. So that's kind of awkward and weird.
Because how long have you lived in the United States?
Well, because of the fact that I lived in America for what, over 30-some years. I'm 35 right now. I went to America when I was two-something years old. I turned 3 in America, so I lived all my life over there. The first time I got deported, I was 23, and it was in 2000, February 2000, and that was really hard. I couldn't even concentrate or focus on anybody speaking with me because my Spanish was so bad. I didn't know Spanish. I thought I knew Spanish, but I didn't. That was a reality check, slap in the face.
And now you're dealing with that again here.
Yeah. It's not as hard as the first time, but still, it's not easy. And now I came over here. Since all my life I've been over in the U.S., and they ain't got no supports over here. They ain't got no support groups or anything for immigrants, deported immigrants.
Who have lived their whole lives in the United States.
Yeah. They don't got no help, no nothing.
So
like
they don't...
For me, when I first came over here, I went to just a simple store to get a phone so I could call home. I couldn't even register the phone under my own name.
Because they don't consider you a citizen here.
Well, I wasn't in their system. My whole life I've been over there, so they couldn't give me the phone.
And they can't give you a bank account, they can't give you a job.
No. Gotta wait for my card. Everything's over here is really ran different. You got some identification, it's called your credencial. I couldn't do anything about that because of elections. Thank God they're over now.
But you still don't have your local ID. They're still making you wait, and you've been there how long?
5 months.
So for 5 months, thank God you have family on the other side to help you out.
Helping me out, yeah. And a little bit of money that I did have, well, money goes here like fast. They got a bunch of tourists here. That's what I can't understand. You're here in Mexico, but people want to charge you in dollars. When you're only making 100 pesos a day, that's only like $10 a day.
And that's why people can't afford to live here.
Well, of course, yeah. And then America's like, well, why don't you stay in your own country? Well, why? You come work for $10 a day, 8, 12-hour shifts.
And what's it like? How do you feel with your family being on the other side?
That's really hard.
Who's all on the other side?
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people like me. I mean, I have children. I have my kids. My parents, my uncles, my godparents, my brother, my sisters. My whole family's over there.
Like nieces, nephews?
Nieces, nephews.
Who's here in Mexico?
Well, here in Puerto Penasco, I have nobody. In Zacatecas, where I'm originally from, I have 2 aunts.
Who are they older? They're younger?
One's younger than my mom. My mom's what, 50? So that's 57. So my mom's about 55. She's either 55 or 54. Sad.
But Zacatecas is...
It's clear down south in Mexico. Work just on the ranches. There ain't no other jobs out there in the town. I mean, it's a small little town. You only got one stoplight. And it's just, the people are just leaving there. There's no work there.
And living your whole life in America, it's a culture shock to you.
It's really hard to adjust to. I mean, you got houses over here with nothing. No electricity, no running water. And sometimes the guys that drop off the water to those homes that they ain't got nothing don't even come on time. They make them wait an extra day or 2 days. Everything's, I don't know, like they just don't give a damn. Jobs here too. The government, it's all just, it seems like it's just a joke to them. they know you're not from here, they really don't want to bother with you. They really don't want to take the time to help out, you know?
Which is funny because
Oh,
America
yes.
says you are from here.
Yeah, America doesn't want me over there, but I've been over there my whole life. Been schooled there, been raised there. And then when you come over here, they're like, well, wait a minute, you're not Mexican. Yeah, you got your Mexican ID and your birth certificate, but you're not Mexican.
So you feel like you're caught
Well, yeah, I'm caught in the middle
in the middle.
of nowhere. Don't belong there, don't belong here. So,
Would you say America is what you call home?
Yeah, that's my home. I miss 4th of July, barbecues, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I miss all those things. I miss all those things. Going to the park, having barbecues. Even if it ain't a freaking holiday, just having a barbecue.
Just being with friends and family who you know and were raised with your whole life.
Yeah. Like that day we were at the beach, people were staring at us because we're out there grilling on the beach. We're the only ones grilling on the beach. People don't do that here. So,
And how has it been for you, lifestyle-wise?
well, it's hard.
Simple things like
Well-
brushing your teeth. You have to make sure you get filtered water.
Yeah, everything's filtered. You don't want to use any of that water. The only, your water out the well, you only use it for taking showers, washing dishes, washing your clothes, mopping, just stuff like that. Washing your cars outside. You don't want to drink it, you'll get sick. So all the water around here, you always got to go buy. You always got to go fill up your water.
And you gotta buy your water.
You always, yeah, there you go.
So once again,
and that's another
when
thing,
you're not
my
allowed-
English.
yeah.
I feel like I'm starting to forget my English. Because when I first came over here, all my thoughts were in English. And now my thoughts are like fighting with each other, English and Spanish. My vocabulary too itself, A's, I's and O's, all that. I'm flipping them around. My E's are sounding like I's and my I's starting to sound like E's. And then when I speak English, it's the same way. It's starting to mess me up. And that's another thing too. I can't sit here and practice my English because there ain't nobody here to practice it with. They ain't got no books.
But yet your kids and your fiancé and your family speak
They're-
English. Your
yeah.
sisters, your brothers, your nieces, your nephews,
And myself.
and yourself.
Just, different culture. In 5 months, that's all I listen to Spanish, so I'm picking it up, that's fine. But as far as being comfortable, I don't know how long that'll take. Some weeks are easier than others. Some days are just worse than others. You don't want to do nothing. So
Do you-
you're thinking about your family, your kids, what they're doing, especially on holidays. That's what really hurts.